And I am John. Julie, I have to admit, when I first heard the actual origin of bless you, I thought you were pulling my leg.
Oh, it's no joke, John. It's actually kind of dark. I am Julie, and this is the Everyday Origins Show.
So rewind about 1500 years. We're talking the 6th century AD, and Europe is still reeling from the aftermath of the Roman Empire. Superstition was everywhere.
Okay, so people were generally just more superstitious back then? Like they believed in ghosts and bad luck?
More than that, Julie. There was a specific, terrifying belief that when you sneezed, you were expelling more than just mucus. Some believed your soul could actually escape your body for a moment.
Whoa, wait. My soul could just poof? So saying bless you was like a spiritual security guard for my soul?
Precisely. And this belief gained even more traction during the devastating bubonic plague. Sneezing was often an early symptom.
Oh no. So it wasn't just about the soul escaping, but also about being infected? That's way darker than I imagined. I always thought it was about warding off evil spirits causing the sneeze.
That was part of it too, but the plague added a very literal, deadly fear. Pope Gregory I, in the 6th century, is often credited with officially recommending the phrase during a plague outbreak in Rome.
So the Pope himself was saying, bless you? That's wild. It went from a superstition to an official religious recommendation?
Exactly. The idea was that a sneeze could be a moment of vulnerability where evil could enter, or as we mentioned, your soul could depart. The blessing was a way to safeguard against both.
Okay, but what about the other possibility? My grandma used to say it was because your heart stops for a second when you sneeze. Is that part of the legend?
That's a common modern myth, but the historical roots are more about the soul and spiritual protection. The heart-stopping idea likely came much later, possibly as a rationalization for an old saying.
So my grandma was completely off base? I always thought that made more sense than my soul trying to make a break for it. But if it wasn't about the heart, what else could it be?
Well, the evil spirit's angle is actually quite strong. The belief was that during the brief moment of the sneeze, your body was open to invasion by demons or malevolent entities.
Demons? Like little red guys with pitchforks are just waiting for you to sneeze so they can jump in?
In a manner of speaking, it was a literal fear of the unknown, of external forces taking advantage of a physical vulnerability. The blessing was a way to invoke divine protection against these unseen invaders.
So every time I say, bless you, I am basically performing a tiny, unconscious exorcism that's strangely empowering, but also kind of terrifying.
It's fascinating how a practice rooted in such deep fear and superstition can evolve over centuries. As science and understanding grew, the literal meaning faded, but the social habit persisted.
Right. It became a polite social cue, like saying excuse me after bumping into someone, even if you didn't mean to offend them. But it feels like we lost the dramatic stakes, doesn't it?
Definitely. The fear of escaped souls and invading demons is a far cry from just acknowledging a bodily function. It's like the difference between a dragon guarding treasure and a lost sock.
Haha, lost sock is a good analogy. So, the original reason we say bless you isn't about wishing someone health, or even their heart stopping, but about preventing their soul from being snatched?
That's the core of it, Julie. You're performing an ancient ritual, a verbal ward, to protect against your soul being spirited away or evil spirits taking advantage of that fleeting moment of vulnerability.
So, every time we say bless you, we're inadvertently reenacting a 1.5-year-old battle against demons and runaway souls. Wow.
And that's the surprising origin of saying bless you after a sneeze. It's a habit so ingrained, we never question its dark, ancient roots.
What's a common phrase your family uses that has a bizarre origin? Tell us in the comments below. And if you want to find out why we never turn our back on a new moon, hit subscribe because that story is even wilder than this one. Stay curious.